Hey everyone, Genome here, catch you the next episode of my Marvel Strike Force Beginner Series. This video is going to be a little less for beginners, but it's a good thing for people to plan around. This is something that's going to kind of pop up, well, rather frequently. It's a monthly event. It's probably the most important one for the late gamer. And it's one that, unfortunately, you have to use a really bad team on. So just kind of want to give you an idea of what you need to do it. That is the Chaos Theory event. And the reason I say it's so important is because it gives you, especially on first-time completion, lots of gold credits so you can actually upgrade red stars on important characters. And, of course, silver promotion credits, too. So the first caveat to this is you need to have Shuri. In fact, it's funny is I think it's tier 4. Like if you have like a 50k Shuri, you can solo it. It just takes forever, right? It doesn't matter about the other ones, as you can see by the star ranking here. But let's go ahead and work on tier 5. Anyway, getting back to it though, the golden credits are probably the most valuable currency in this game. Having to do with red stars and silver is no slouch either. So let's go ahead and get in there. Let me show you kind of the minimum you need to beat like tier 5. I have only 2 other continents that's 6 stars, and I'm not going to work on them anytime soon again, but I figured I just showed this. Maybe it has some value, so I'm not going to auto-win. Let's go ahead and just do the fight, and I can kind of show you what's going on. Now, my Wakanda team is about 145k or so it's bare minimum. I think, technically speaking, it wants you at level 60 for this, but as long as your Shuri is at least decent, and you got some ISOs on there, it won't be so bad. Like Skirmisher ISO, Raider ISO, Striker, Healer. That's basically what I got going on here. Nothing too fancy. And let's see how it goes. Alright, welcome to my laboratory. There we go. Alright, let's get this. So this is really annoying to start because it starts with Blob and Strife side by side. And Blob is just going to keep kicking out all of these deflects, right? But really, this fight's all about sustain. Like a lot of these events, it's just all about sustain. I probably shouldn't use the ult there on a defensed up Blob, but whatever. It'll roll around again. Just sustain. So anytime, usually in these events, if you can go for either more damage or sustain, usually you want to go for sustain. But watch out all the deflects he's going to be getting, especially when it's not Blob's turn. And yeah, I guess I should have taunted there. Whoops, wasn't paying much attention. Really, I got eyes to get through Blob because it's just so difficult. But at this gear level, it's no problem. But a lot of times, it gives you those benchmarks, I don't know, just to hedge the bets. Maybe it's trying to get you to spend more money. I don't know. But a lot of times you can go in quite underneath of its suggestions. Anyway, sorry about that. Oh, wow, I just realized that I lost member. Oh no, I lost Okoye, the most useless member in the game. So let's go ahead and see if we can get Toad down here. Didn't really need to heal that bad, so I will say that it pained me to level these guys even this high because there's no use for them in this game, just to let you know, other than this. And of course, they make the most valuable thing in this game, tied to one of the worst, or if not the worst, named character teams in this entire game. Kudos.
Oh, that's sarcasm. That is awesome.
As you can see, this is getting wrecked pretty good, and so it should be no problem. But really, so it gives you some incentive. I know a lot of lists would tell you not to work on the contents, and I do agree. But when you start getting to the mid game and you gotta start worrying about red stars a little more and start thinking a little more of your planning, it's pretty important. So. Oh, yeah, I remember I meant to say earlier, a lot of times in the, I didn't get 3 stars there, but I always 3-starred. Just got unlucky with the Okoye. In the challenges, it'll give you some numbers that are usually pretty overestimated. So in this one, yeah, so once at gear tier level 9 and level 5 abilities, level 60. So let's see where I'm at with my guys. It's definitely not that high. Alright, so we got, yeah, say gear 11 is a little bit higher on Shuri, but she's actually a useful character, right? She's only level 60, but look at everyone else. Level 50. Killmonger is level tier 9. He's actually a decent character outside of his team, so. And Baku tier 8. Now, I probably didn't need to get him that high even, but I was on a roll there, level 50. Black Panther, level 50. Gear tier 8. Once again, low, Koei, gear tier 8. I probably have enough gear to gear these guys, but I really don't want to. Until I get these guys all up to 6-star, there's no point really in it. And you can see you can kind of roll through the event. So it's going to be a quick video. That's all I wanted to show you is kind of what you're going to need to beat the Chaos Theory event. Stuff you need to start planning for. While the Wakandans are definitely not a team you need to be worried about early, or maybe even early mid-game, you do have to be cognizant of them just for the fact that you can get all of these credits, which are huge. Especially when you first go through here, you get like, I think 150 of them or something. You can basically get someone to 7 stars. So yeah, good stuff there, and something that newer players should be definitely thinking about. So anyway, hopefully this was helpful to you, and if it was, please leave me a like and subscribe. Say something in the comments below. I'll try to answer you. And whatever the case may be, hopefully this video series helps out somewhat. So until next time, this is Genome